Who do you usually think is the true ruler of the savanna? The lion, with its blazing fangs and claws? The cheetah, with its deadly speed? But have you ever wondered, if there were no herbivores, would nature still be in balance? In this video, join us as we dive into the harsh, yet miraculous lives of Africa's herbivores, creatures that may seem fragile, but are in fact the true heart of the ecosystem. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and stay with us till the end to discover that you don't need claws to become a legend. Amid the blazing Serengeti plains, the footsteps of the Cape buffalo echo like the ancient drumbeats of long-lost warriors. They don't run, they don't roar. But every time the buffalo herd appears, predators take a step back. When a lion lurking in the grass spots a stray calf, the attack happens in the blink of an eye. But the mother doesn't flee. The father doesn't turn away. The entire herd turns back like a wave of living steel. They charge and knock the lion to the ground. The calf survives, but the silence is broken. The scent of blood drifts in the wind. This is the smell of survival. Cape buffalo have no sharp claws, no deadly fangs. Their true weapon is unity, a force so powerful, even lions learn to fear it. When the rains stop and the streams dry up, the greatest migration on Earth begins. Over 5 million wildebeests, young and old, weak and strong, charge northward, drawn by the promise of greener pastures. That nearly 500-kilometer journey isn't just about finding grass. It's nature's ultimate test: scorching heat, exhaustion, dehydration, and of course, the lurking jaws of crocodiles and the ambushes of lions. They reach the Mara River where the dark, murky waters hold a deadly question mark. Beneath the surface, Nile crocodiles lie in weight-living traps that can strike in an instant. As the wildebeest step in, the water erupts. Then boom! A massive jaw clamps down, swallowing its prey whole. Blood stains the river red. But behind them, thousands more continue to cross without looking back. in the wild. Not moving forward means certain death. No one understands that better than the wildebeest. Marching alongside the wildebeest are hundreds of thousands of zebra screechers draped in a mesmerizing black and white coat. But zebras aren't just beautiful. They're the eyes and ears of the migration. Zebras live in small groups of 10 to 20, usually led by a dominant stallion. Their incredibly alert ears constantly twitching, eyes sweeping the landscape for the slightest sign of danger. Within the migrating herds, zebras often travel side by side with wildebeests, not just to search for food together, but to warn each other of approaching danger. On a calm afternoon, the zebra herd moves toward the grassy riverbanks. No one suspects that, hidden in the brush, a pride of lionesses has been lying still for hours, patient as ghosts in the tall grass. Then, the moment strikes, a sudden burst from the bushes. Hooves thunder against the ground in a frantic rhythm. A young zebra is separated from the herd. The lion picks up speed. The herd flees, but then something unexpected happens. The lead stallion turns back. He doesn't abandon his own. With a powerful kick like a hammer striking steel, he throws the lion off rhythm. Just a few seconds, but enough for the foal to escape. The hunt fails, but nature doesn't judge right or wrong. It only acknowledges who deserves to survive. When you see a giraffe calmly nibbling leaves on the open savanna, you might think it's safe. But in reality, giraffes, especially the young, are a sweet, tempting target for lions. An adult giraffe stands up to 6 meters tall, with a neck over 2 meters long and a heart weighing around 12 kilograms. That's not a luxury, it's the result of brutal evolution. Its long, tough tongue lets it feed on thorny leaves without getting hurt. When danger strikes, giraffes don't bolt immediately. They observe. Then, with a powerful kick from their hind legs, they can send a lion crashing back into the dust. But the calves are different, easily panicked, easily separated, and easily attacked. Once, a pride of lionesses surrounded a young giraffe. Its mother rushed in but couldn't save it. A lion pounced, clamping down on the calf's neck. It was over in seconds. Despite their regal appearance, Giraffes are still vulnerable prey in the eyes of predators, yet they endure not because of brute strength, but thanks to their remarkable ability to adapt. And when it comes to power, we can't forget the African elephant, the largest land animal on the continent. Elephants don't hunt, but anyone foolish enough to threaten a calf will face devastating consequences. Elephants travel in matriarchal herds. The lead female guides the way, while the elders pass down knowledge. They remember every watering hole, every forest path, every loss within the herd. Their intelligence, emotion, and memory are qualities that even humans deeply respect. They are the world's largest land animals, weighing up to 6,000, 7,000 kilograms, standing up to 3.3 m tall, and having incredible memories. From the thick grass, a wild boar walked out slowly, not in a hurry, as if it had belonged here for a long time. There was no loud noise, just the soft sound of its snout pushing the ground, the sound of tree roots breaking underfoot, mixed with the steady breathing of the forest. Eyes half closed, ears still listening, it glided leisurely across the clearing, leaving round footprints, the mark of a creature in no hurry, but always ready. Ready to turn, pivot, and strike if any shadow crossed its line. It's not going anywhere. It lives here. In the heart of nature, the wild boar is the embodiment of calm, of an instinct that lies dormant but never dies. Grass crunches underfoot. The wind carries the scent of the earth deep into fur, into skin like an ancient armor. No noise, no rush. It continues its small journey, foraging, listening, then stopping in the twilight, falling from the towering treetops. There is something very peaceful and yet very fragile as when we approach a wild thing that has not yet been named. You've just journeyed through a vivid world where survival isn't written in claws, but in the hearts and unity of herbivores. Don't let these creatures exist only in textbooks or documentaries. They need you, your voice, your care. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and help us spread the spirit of wildlife protection. Before the thundering hooves of buffalo, the echoes of elephant calls, and the watchful eyes of zebras vanish forever into the twilight of the savanna.